Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Taisha. So for today's video, I wanted to review the new Huda Beauty Naughty Nude palette. You guys, I'm in love with the packaging. I'm in love with the shades. I'm just in love with the whole concept. You guys know I love the whole nude aesthetic of Huda Beauty. She has released 3 editions before. This one has completely different like textures, meaning they do have like some marble shimmer shades. This one is a matte marble, meaning when you swatch them you get different dimensions of colors. Very interesting and very unique. So you get that, you have some intense mattes, you also have some metallic shades. So this is the continuation of the nude palette. This is the first one she released. I do want to compare them in case you guys own all of them like me. So this is the new nude palette. Every time she releases a palette like this, she always comes out with like different textures. This time around, this one had a concealer shade, so that's what it looks like, more pink. And now 2020 edition, it has like a weird looking shade, but it's not that weird looking in person. It's just like a gloss with eyeshadow, like a clear gloss eyeshadow for your eyes. I personally do not use it or will use it because that will just crease on my eyelids, but maybe you're into that look. So that's what it looks like. Super gorgeous. It has a large mirror, which I love. This is a pricey, you know, caro palette. So today we're going to be going over if it's actually worth their money. I'm also going to be doing 2 makeup tutorials, 2 different eye looks, so we can try each part of this palette. The last comparisons I want to do is the Nude Obsessions palette. Definitely more closer to this palette, especially the Rich palette looks a lot similar, just like in a smaller version. So I'll go ahead and show you guys. This spicy shade and this outer corner color, like the darker color, do remind me a lot of them, and when you swatch them they're super similar. So that's what I'm saying, this is like a continuation. So if you love the formula of this palette and you want it more, that's definitely what that is. That is all I have for today's intro. By the way, I also have the new Complexion products from Huda Beauty. So if you guys want to see a little bit, you know, all in one, a little bit of everything, then keep on watching. Okay, so I have the palette right here. You guys, I love the packaging of this palette. It's definitely very me. I love these colors. I love the like writing, and of course I love the whole like vibe of the palette. So that is what it looks like. I am excited to, you know, try this palette out and create 2 different looks so you guys can see different like vibes. I don't know if you guys can see, it's like a gloss with like shadows in a way. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm excited to swatch it. So yeah, definitely feels like a gloss, and then it does have like some pigment to it. So I don't know why this shadow is there. This will crease a lot. But yeah, it feels just like those glosses that you put on your eyes. So those are like the swirly shades. Yeah, provocative. I can't even say that word. It's very pretty and it has shimmer. Then we have Flower Power. We have Passion. Passion is really nice. It's like a duochrome. And then we have Hard, which is like a matte. So those are the swatches. Hopefully my camera is doing a good job on showing the shades. Very nice, interesting palette. I'm gonna start with this color right here. This is a matte. I also like how the names are in the palette and it has a large mirror. So I guess I'll do this eye first. I'm just gonna go circular motions. Huda Beauty shadows are very nice, especially like the bigger ones. I love the Nude Obsessions. Those are some of my favorite palettes. Okay, so once I do that, I'm gonna be going in, I guess I'll do like the look using these colors and then I'll figure it out with this. I'm not too sure, you guys. So I'm just gonna be going back and forth. Next, I'm gonna grab the same taper brush and I'm gonna be going with the shade Arouse. This is a really nice like orangey matte terracotta color. So I'm just gonna apply this here in the outer corners as well. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, you guys. I'm gonna use this side on this eye, or as many shades as I can, and then I'll do like a more burgundy color on this other eye, just so we can see how all these shadows look and feel, because this is an expensive palette, okay? This is expensive, so better work amazing. I am gonna go ahead and grab Naughty, which is this really nice dark brown color. It's like a chocolate brown. I love that color, you guys. That's my favorite color. You guys know me, you would know that. So I'm just gonna put it here on the outer corner of my eye. This is like my favorite makeup technique that I've been doing because it really does make my eye look more like lifted, more sexier. You know, that's like the whole vibe of this palette. It's to feel sexy and power and all that stuff, which is why I say I love the concept behind it. And I love the color so far. It really makes you feel like, you know, grown woman vibes. I'm gonna grab a smaller brush. I'll go ahead and have all the brushes I use below in case you guys wanna, you know what brushes I'm using. So I'm grabbing this little brush right here and I'm gonna be going in with Spicy. This one, it's like a dark purple color. Purple, burgundy, chocolate combined. And I'm just gonna put it here. This is gonna make so many eyes pop. No matter your eye color, this is gonna make it look really beautiful. Once I am done with that, you can go ahead and cut it, like cut the crease, but I love just putting the shadow in top of it. I just feel like it looks more like sexier. So I'm gonna grab this brush right here, the Makeup Shack brush. This is in T41 and I'm trying to think what color I want to apply because I definitely want to use provocative. I don't know why I have such a hard time saying that word, but I also want to use Please Me and a little bit of like a mix. Alright, and then the last shimmer I'm gonna go with on this eye, it's gonna be the one I love. So I'm just gonna combine them here. It's like two shadows together. I'm just gonna put it here on the center. Oh yes, you guys, I feel like this is my favorite shade. It's just so beautiful and so like different. I'm just like mixing them all. So this side, I'm gonna use more burgundy and less browns. So I'm gonna make sure my brushes are clean. And I'm just gonna go ahead and start once again. This time around, I'm gonna go in with Filthy. And I'm just gonna put that here on the crease. I already know what to expect. These shadows are blending out amazing. They're pigmented. They're easy to blend. Now I'm gonna go ahead and grab Naughty once again. Naughty is a color you're gonna be using a lot, I feel like, because it's the perfect color to transition your makeup. So I'm just putting it here on the outer corners and then blending it out. Okay, so I'm now gonna grab a smaller brush and I'm gonna be doing the same but with the color Untamed. And I'm just gonna put that here on the outer corners. The same thing I did to this side, but to this other eye. Something else I like to do is grab like a little small brush and I like to grab the darker color. And I like to create like a little line as a guide for me on what to follow. That's something I noticed that has helped me a lot. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put Passion on my eye. Definitely darker for this part right here, but here it looks beautiful. It has some blue undertone with purple, very, very sexy. So I'm gonna grab Shameless and a little bit of Irresistible, combine them. And I'm just gonna put it here on the inner corner. Lashes are on and this is what everything looks like. I told you guys with lashes, you know, everything just looks 10 times better. So far I'm really loving everything. I'm gonna go ahead and try out the new Huda Beauty foundation and primer as well with you guys. I actually bought like the wrong color, so I had to go and exchange it, but I already used it, so I kind of know how the formula works and how it works better. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply the primer. This is the new Huda Beauty Jelly Primer, Water Jelly. That's what it's called, the Water Jelly Primer. Love the packaging, really sleek and nice. Huda Beauty definitely has some of my favorite products because I like, you know, the feeling of makeup. I love the full coverage, you know, so it's definitely for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this. I thought it was gonna remind me of the Milk Primer, I forgot the name of it, but you guys know the Milk Primer. But honestly, it feels more of a serum and it doesn't really get tacky, at least for me. It just feels like a really nice jelly like moisturizer. Gets a little bit tacky in the end, but nothing too crazy. It's definitely more hydrating and it feels nice on the skin. So I have right here the Huda Beauty Full Filter Foundation. This one right here, it's called the Huda Beauty Full Filter Skin Finish Foundation Stick. It says it gives you buildable coverage. For full coverage, swipe foundation directly on a dense flat brush and apply on face. So that's how you can get a more, you know, fuller coverage. This also claims to be a natural finish, buildable coverage, and waterproof. I did wear this with my mask and a little bit of it came out. It's definitely more like not super oily, so I am grateful for that. They're both in the shade Tres Leches. So that's liquid and then that's the cream or the stick. So don't really look the same. I feel like this one has a lot more yellow undertone. This one it's a little bit more like olivey, but I'm kind of grateful because sometimes I would look like I have mustard in my face with this. Okay, so I am back. I went ahead and removed the filter of my camera because this does have like a beauty filter. So I really want you guys to like see, you know, the foundation and how my skin actually looks like. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this. The best way I found to apply this foundation, it's with the brush, with the sponge. It doesn't give you any coverage. So I'm gonna be going in with the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. I feel like this color matches me really well. And it doesn't give me that much coverage, but it definitely feels like a matte foundation. Not like super matte, but definitely like natural, semi-matte. It feels like a semi-matte foundation. But this is gonna be perfect when you're on the go. You want something a little bit like quicker to put on, you know? So I'm gonna apply some concealer. I'm just gonna use the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer in the shade Cashew. So far, you guys, I am loving how everything is blending out and everything's looking like. I like this foundation a lot better now than I did the first time. I'm telling you, when I first tried it, my skin was like freaking out so bad. I don't even know what I did to it. So I'm going to be taking the Huda Beauty Pound Cake Powder. I haven't used this in a while and I was like, you know what? I might as well get my Huda Beauty stuff out. So I'm going to be using this to set underneath my eye area. I am excited to test out the One Size Beauty powder because I loved his MAC collaboration, like the powder. So I'm excited to test that one out. I'll use it in a video with you guys. I've been like liking to shop at Sephora lately. I don't know who I am, but everything I've been buying, even drugstore, high-end, I've just been loving it. Playing with just makeup, you know, and just taking time for myself. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my face with the Sephora pressed powder in the shade Tan. So I use this when I'm tan, like when I have like self tanner, but in regular everyday life I always use the LA Girl pressed powder in the shade Nude Beige. And I like to go in with my sponge and I like to pack it in. I like to pack in the LA Girl around the center and then the Sephora on the rest of my face. Highly recommend you guys go and try this powder out if you haven't yet because it's really nice. I also, since we're using a lot of Sephora and fancy makeup, I'm gonna use my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. The first time I tried it, I did not like it, so hopefully I like it now. I got this in the shade 2. I didn't like it because it was too cool tone and I'm used to more warm tone. Maybe I was just in a bad mood that day, I don't know. So I'm gonna retry it. Yeah, it looks nice. I probably was in a bad mood. So I'm just gonna apply blush super quickly so we can go ahead and just finish off the eyes. So I'm just gonna grab my little brush and I'm gonna grab the shade Gingerly from MAC. This is one of the prettiest shade. It's like a really nice, I don't even know how to explain it. It just works with every look. It's like neutral, but it has some like warm, it's a warm blush. You see, it's like really nice. It's one of my favorite blushes. So for this side, I'm gonna go in with this color and Juicy. Tap X's because they do have fallout. And then I'm gonna pack it in first and then blend it out. This one's more like my pink vibe. Really does remind me of the Rich palette in a way. This side, it's more unique than this other side. Oh, I almost forgot. So I'm here And then I'm gonna go in with a little bit of Arouse. And lastly, I'm gonna grab a smaller brush and I'm gonna go in with Spicy. And go as close as I can to the lower lash line so I can create that really nice like smoky eye. This is gonna be really nice for Valentine's Day, like a Valentine's makeup look. Or just every single day, you know, who cares. So I'm now gonna go ahead and do this side. So I'm gonna start with Flirty and just smoke it here. You see, Naughty just goes with any look. I'm really glad that color is there. And then lastly, I'm gonna grab a flat brush and I'm gonna go in with Untamed. This shade I don't really like, if I'm being honest. That glossy shade, I feel like it's gonna collect a lot of dust, and I'm not really into like glossy lids because it then it creases, especially when I have oily skin. That thing is just gonna go away in like 2 seconds. I don't know if you guys have heard the new Ariana Grande album, but if Positions was like the whole album was a palette, I feel like it will be this one. Last but not least, it's time to finish up the lips. So I think I'm gonna be going either with Morphe Sweet Tea or Matte Cork. Is that a plane? For lipstick today, I'm gonna be going in with the new KKW in the shade Birthday Suit. Alright guys, so that is all I have for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this review. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I personally, overall review, final thoughts, I do recommend this palette. It's definitely a beautiful, aesthetically pleasing palette, but not only that, you also get good quality shadows. If you've been wanting this, you know you're gonna get a lot of use out of it. I definitely do recommend it. It's expensive, but she's worth it, you know. Just treat yourself and get it. You are gonna love it. The textures are unique, the shadows are unique. Huda Beauty just creates amazing like shimmers and just mattes, so this is definitely worth the money. And the packaging, just everything about it I love. The only two things I don't like is this shade, because I'm not really gonna use it, you know, just being honest. And also I don't like how there's not like more darker colors. I do hope in the future she comes out with like a really intense palette, you know. So she does have the rich palette, but I do still feel like she can add a little bit more like darker colors. And yeah guys, that is all, you guys. Definitely let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'll have everything linked below as well. And as a quick little surprise giveaway, I love doing giveaways for you guys. I want to give away 2 Sephora gift cards for $50. So 2 of you are gonna win a Sephora $50 gift card. So all you have to do is give this video a thumbs up and also comment below your Instagram or your email, because I know not everybody has Instagram. So comment either one of those and let me know. Well, you can comment anything you want, but just make sure you include the wine emoji. I feel like it goes, you know, with the palette. I was gonna say the eggplant emoji, but you know, my mom watches this video, so just comment the wine emoji and that is all. So that's all you have to do. I personally do not pick the winners. I put them like in this website, like the comments, and it randomly picks them. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you're doing well. Happy November, happy day, happy night, whenever you're watching this video. And yeah, I'm gonna go, you guys. Have a beautiful, blessed day, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.